Hey guys, this is Siddharth Sudhir coming with the new lesson, which is life processes of the first chapter of biology, NCRT CBSE. The first part we're going to read today is about nutrition in plants. Um, this chapter, life processes, is really easy. You guys might have learned it in eighth or seventh standard, but this is quite in detail about the digestive system and the respiratory system and all kinds of systems in our body. As we need to know by 10th standard, it is in detail each chapter of biology, chemistry, and physics. So, coming to the first part of life processes, which is nutrition in plants. So, the first one is criteria to decide whether something is alive. So this is just an intro. The most important criteria to decide whether something is alive is its movement. This is one of them. As you can see, humans move, animals move. We know it's living. Even plants move. Plants don't show locomotion, but they show movement. Movement is just moving their leaves. And growth is also movement, so it's alive. All living things move without the help of any external help. Some movements are easily visible, like the movements of body parts. Some movements are not easily visible to, like molecular movements. Some molecular movements with the naked eye is not seen. The molecular movements in cells and tissues is necessary for all life processes. This is very important. You might have learned in ninth or eighth standard the movement of cells and tissues. The molecular movement is very important for life. Second one is life processes. The first one is nutrition. Just let me take this. Yeah. First one is nutrition. It is the process of taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body is called life processes. So that's the first one. Second one is respiration. We know what is respiration, the inhalation and exhalation of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Um, Then transportation comes into the part about heart and the circulatory system, and excretion comes with the part of kidneys and the excretion part of the body. So that transportation is involves, as I told, excretion is the process where waste products are removed out of the body. The next coming to nutrition, as is the first part. Nutrition is the process of taking food by an organism and utilization by the body, as we learned the definition down there. Life on Earth depends on carbon-based molecules, and most of the food are also carbon-based molecules. The outside raw materials used to be living organisms are food, water, and air. So the first mode of nutrition is autotroph and heterotroph. Guys, you might have learned this in 8th or 7th standard. Autotrophs are only plants, and heterotrophs are everything else, which is animals, including humans, are all heterotrophic nutrition uh, living things. So for autotrophic, it is a nutrition in where organized organisms prepare their own food from simple or inorganic substances like carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Example, all green plants and only some bacteria. Second one is heterotrophic nutrition. This is the nutrition where organisms get their food directly or indirectly from plants. Example, all animals, fungi, and some bacteria. The third one is, these are the only two parts. So this is autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. In heterotrophic nutrition, there are types such as saprophytic, parasitic, and holozoic nutrition. So the first one is saprophytic nutrition. Guys, mainly saprophytic nutrition involves in feeding on dead and decayed matter. Uh, so so that is it is a nutrition in which organisms get their food from dead and decaying organisms. Guys, especially in exams, please underline the keywords after you write the answers so that the teacher who is correcting sees the main words in the sentence. So they break down the food material outside their body and then absorbs it. Example, mushroom, bread mold, yeast, and bacteria. All these are saprophytic nutrition. And going to parasitic nutrition, this parasitic nutrition is mainly just a host. So it is like if any virus comes into our body and stays in our body and feeds into our blood. So that is called as parasitic nutrition. So on if you have seen in some plants, we can see some roundworms, leeches, orchids, worms, plasmodium, such organisms hopping onto plants and being with them and sticking to them. So we can say that it is taking nutrition from the plant, and by the way, draining the plant out of nutrition, and in a way, it is without killing them, it is taking in the required nutrients for its body. So that is called as parasitic nutrition. Examples is cascata, orchids, ticks, lice. Lice, we all know it is in our most of the it comes in hairs. If you don't wash your hair properly, you get a lot of lice, the white colored lice. It is just a lot. I've seen in some people. Um, so guys, please wash your hair daily. Next, coming to roundworm, leeches, tapeworm, which is comes in your stomach, and plasmodium, etc. So this is parasitic nutrition. Then coming to holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition mainly means humans and normal animals, birds, and fishes. It is a nutrition in which organisms take food directly and then digests it and absorbs it. So it just takes the food uh, from the plants or anything and just eat it and digest and eat it inside its body. The examples are amoeba, paramecium, birds, fishes, and humans, and many other animals, etc. So this that was nutrition in animals. Coming to nutrition in plants, we have learned this many times. It is photosynthesis. It is the process in which plants prepare food by using carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a green pigment. Um, the food prepared is carbohydrate, which is stored in the form of starch. As we all know, even in our body, it is carbohydrates is stored as starch. Then oxygen is released in this process. So the equations of photosynthesis is 6CO2 plus 12H2O in presence of sunlight, and chlorophyll will give C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. Guys, it's very important to remember this. Don't forget to memorize this one. And this is the process of photosynthesis. In photosynthesis takes place in three main steps. It. The first one is absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. As we know, chlorophyll is the green pigment. And the second one is conversion of light energy into chemical energy and splitting up of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. And the third one is the reduction of carbon dioxide by hydrogen to form carbohydrates as the nutrition for the plant. This is one of the picture how it transforms. Then, as we all know, this is chlorophyll. These are the green pigments present in the leaves of the plant. Um, as we can observe in the cross section of the leaf under a microscope, we can see the cells containing green dot-like structures called chloroplasts. Chloroplast is a part of a cell uh, you might have learned in ninth standard, which contain chlorophyll. This is the image and the diagram for the chloroplast, the guard cell with the chloroplasts. So this is the stomata. So coming to stomata, guys, these are tiny pores which are present in the leaves through which the exchange of gases takes place. This is the place where the gases exchange takes place. Each stomata has a pair of guard cells. Guard cells, these are the guard cells. This one, and which controls the opening and the closing of stomatal pore. When the water enters the guard cells, it swells and the pore opens up. When the guard cells lose water, it shrinks and the pore closes. This is the process of stomata, guys, and these are the few diagrams of them. These are under the microscope, we can see stomata like this on the leaf. This is the diagram. So this is one activity, guys. If you guys want to do the activity, just pause the video and see what is it about. It is about taking a potted plant having variated leaves. Just keep it in a dark room for 3 days and keep it in sunlight for 6 hours. And I have done this. in my house. You can try this once. And the second one is activity to show carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. And the first one is activity to show chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis. So both of them, you guys just pause the video, or at the last session of I would post the a PPT presentation of it in the description, so you can just look at it that time and do it on your own. So then, fast forwarding, let's go to the nutrition in animals. The first part is nutrition in amoeba. Amoeba is a unicellular animal living in the water. It takes in food by forming a finger-like projection. Guys, this finger-like projections is 1 minute. Let me take this pen. So this finger-like projection, as you can see here, this is the just look at this. This is the finger-like projection which is made. This, guys, is called as pseudophodia. Remember the spelling, guys. Don't make it wrong. Pseudophodia. This is known as the finger-like projections in the amoeba while it's trying to absorb food. So that's the first step. It absorbs the food. This is a food particle. Then going in, the food particle goes in. Then uh, inside the food vacuole, the food is digested and absorbed. The food vacuole is here. The food in the food vacuole, the food is digested and absorbed. The undigested food is then sent through the surface of the cell. So above the surface of the cell here, it is just excreted out the remaining unwanted waste. So guys, this is one of the prominent. They will ask in the exams because amoeba is quite a special organism we need to learn. So guys, this is it. This is nutrition in plants and animals as we saw. This is the nutrition part. The next part is going to be about digestion in humans, human in the human body. So guys, please subscribe, share, and like this video. I hope you enjoyed and got interest in this chapter, in the first part of the chapter. As we move on, digestion will come, excretion will come, and respiration will come. So, guys, be aware. It's going to be easy, but it's quite big. So, I'm going to be making one-shot videos at the end because this is quite a big chapter. So, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice day.